All right, so we are back in my garage once again, and today we are looking at a belt drive T-rail. I do still have the 8-foot rail up here, but I have converted the rail back to a belt drive. So, if we follow this rail back, this is what you will see. So, I put up my LiftMaster Model 1280R. So, yeah, this thing is so nice. I absolutely love this opener. I got it a couple years ago, and yeah, this thing is unbelievably quiet, and it also just looks great up here on the door. So, yeah, this one, I am obviously using my new style belt, so that means I did have to swap the gear in it. The gear that was in this wasn't bad. I just, needed to do that because this one takes the old style belt, and I didn't really want to buy an 8-foot old style belt because 8-foot belts on their own are expensive, and an 8-foot old style belt would be even more expensive, so I just didn't really want to bother with that. So I didn't. Just swapped the gear. This gear came out of, I believe, a 2280R that I found in the dumpster a while back. But, yeah, so let's go ahead and run this. I am using the 889LM. It just, obviously turned the lights on there. But, yeah, let's go ahead and run this. And, here we go. And yeah, this thing is extremely quiet. There is some construction happening over there, but yeah, you can barely even hear this thing over the just noise that the door makes. So we'll go ahead and run this back down. So yeah, extremely nice opener. I will go ahead and get a top view. I was actually a little bit prepared. I already set up my ladder. And I brought out my, where is it? Here. I brought out this Chamberlain clicker. This is the 953 EVC. I keep this in the house so that, if anyone wants to open the door from the house, they can. So, yeah, here's a close-up of the opener, and we'll go ahead and run this again here. Even right up next to the machine, this thing is super quiet. This opener is from October of 2001. So, yeah, it does have the newer style logo on it there. And it is actually snowing a little bit. It's actually very cold today. Glad I got this done yesterday before it got really cold again. But we'll go ahead and run this back down. So yeah, I'll also go ahead and run it back up with the keypad. The keypad is still out here. The same keypad as always. This does work. Okay, sorry about that. I just realized I showed my code in the video. So yeah, that thing is, you can't even hear it from the outside, really. This thing is so quiet. It's one of the quietest openers I have in my entire collection, if not the quietest. We'll go ahead and give a sensor check. As always, I'm using the same sensors that have always been down here. And I'll get a force test as well. So yeah, that works just fine as well. The force is set around, I think around 5. It's not quite as responsive on this one as it is on some of my other LiftMaster belt drives. But anyway, we'll run this back down from up here. So yeah, in there, I obviously have the wiring. And I don't know if you can tell, in there is the info sticker. We'll go ahead and run this one without the door so you can see how quiet this thing really is. So we'll disconnect that and we'll run it again. Perfect. And we'll click that back and run it back down. So yeah, there you go. I have the belt tensioned nicely. Has to be kind of tight for this door because, you know, this door is heavy. Otherwise, the belt would sag pretty low below the rail. But yeah, so there you go. That's the LiftMaster 1280R on my door. We'll run this one more time. I will run it from, I guess, over here. It's actually so cold that there's a lot of condensation on the door, especially on the glass, and there's actually some water got through the inside. You can kind of see those white lines there. I think some water got in there, but oh well. Anyway, we'll run this back up. The belt does sag a little bit, but that's fine. I don't want to have it too tight and, you know, potentially break the sprocket off or anything like that. But we'll go ahead and close it down from back here. That'll be it. So yeah, there you go. That is the LiftMaster 1280R on my door, and that's the first opener swap of 2025. So I think I'm gonna do basically what I did last year. In the spring, I'm gonna do some more Chamberlain belt drives. In the summer, I'll do some more you know, non-Chamberlains, and I'll put some more 7-foot openers up here. And then in the fall, I'll do some more Chamberlain chain drives. And then that'll put us to about a year from now when I'll have the 85-87 up again for a little while. But yeah, so there you go. That's the LiftMaster 1280R on the door. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.